It is one of America's most valuable company, if not the world. And now Apple, actually it is the biggest company in the world, facing backlash over its ties to China.
The tech giant, now accused of helping the communist government continue its violent crackdown of anti-lockdown protesters as it restricts iPhone users in China from using their AirDrop images, videos, and files while dodging censors.
Strive Asset Management founder Vivek Ramaswamy is the author of Nation of Victim, joins us now. Are you surprised that Apple is siding with the Chinese government?
I am not surprised, Brian, because this is a part of a broader pattern in that company's behavior. When the CCP says jump, Apple asks how high. That is consistent. On the 30th anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre, what did Apple do? It actually banned any mention of that incident in any song on its iTunes stores in that region of the world. It banned, in fact, the Taiwanese flag emoji, even in Hong Kong and other regions. And there's a good reason for this, Brian. Apple is dependent on China for its supply chain to produce its iPhones.
Right.
They are economically tethered to China, so they will do whatever China demands that they do. And this is also intentional on the CCP's part, because the CCP knows that when the world's largest company repeatedly criticizes alleged social injustice here in the United States, as Apple does, without saying a peep about actual human rights atrocities in China,
right,
that creates a false moral equivalence between the two countries. So this is intentional all the way down.
Well, you know, and Vivek, one of the conversations this week has been about TikTok, how, you know, it's owned by a Chinese company, ByteDance, and how they're gathering information about your kid, and they've got it in some big server over in China. That is based in China. Everybody's Apple iPhone, these Apple iPhones were built in China.
That's exactly right. And at the end of the day, that economic linkage is part of how China uses companies to advance their geopolitical interests. China has a general phrase: you have to earn your social license to be able to do business there. That is true for TikTok, which is owned by a Chinese company. I believe TikTok is a Trojan horse for data collection in the United States while also corrupting the minds of American youth. But that move can easily be made on Apple as well. I mean, if you take a different Silicon Valley darling like Airbnb, according to Wall Street Journal reporting a couple of years ago, they're actually turning over data of U.S. users to the CCP as a condition for doing business there.
What?
And this is something that in America people need to wake up to, is that this is not free market capitalism when China is using political mercantilist rules to play on a two-sided system.
Here's the problem. We just don't trust them. I mean, what do they put in our phone when they're building it over there? I wish we could bring this company to America.